Hello everyone, and welcome to my very first Let's Play. I'm Rob, for those that don't know. I have done playthroughs before, but nothing with commentary. And yeah, basically, I'm playing Daikatana. The reason why I'm making these videos, this is a precursor to a series that I want to make about showing that stuff that has a bad reputation really isn't bad, and stuff with a good reputation really isn't that great. So basically, going against the grain, telling people and telling everyone that they're wrong in their opinions. So this is going to go over well. You hear the sarcasm. So yeah, this will be largely unedited, mainly because I just want to work on the way I deliver myself, and basically maybe you guys will learn something. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for the new series or what I'm doing, or Twitch or anything, feel free to leave some comments. So here I am. This is version 1.3. This is a fan-made update. It adds stuff like auto-targeting and fixes some AI glitches, ups your ammo a bit. But for the most part, it's the exact same game, just with stuff fixed. There's no stuff taken out or anything like that. So yeah, it has everything that 1.2 has, like where you don't have to use save gems and stuff like that. So we'll just get started here. There's 3 difficulties, and I'll be explaining the game as I go along here. Ronin is easy, Samurai is normal, Shogun is hard. Since this game has RPG elements, and the more enemies you kill, the more you level up, the more fun the game is. So we'll play on Shogun. It starts off pretty tough, and there's nothing very incredibly tough about this game once you get used to it, besides the second half of the vault, which is the last half of the first of the level right at the end of the first episode. So we'll get started here. I'll shut up while the intro is playing. Take note that it is loading slower because I'm recording at the same time here, so
Pardon the interruption, Miyamoto-san. There is a visitor waiting outside, refuses to identify himself, will only speak to the proprietor of the school. Also, Tanaka-san left a message earlier complaining about the injuries to his son.
I should have stayed in bed. Let me guess, Miho. It's my landlord at the door, right?
Like I said, the visitor would not give his name.
Did Mishima-san send you? Tell him I'll have his money by...
I can assure you that I am not here on Mishima's behalf. My name is Toshiro Ebihara.
You want to learn to sword fight? Great. You're a bit older than my usual clientele, but it's never too late to.
No, no, please, you misunderstand.
Look, if you're asking for some donation...
Perhaps if you would allow me to explain, Miyamoto-san, you need only spare me a few moments.
Go on.
Not here. They may be watching.
They? They who?
Come, let's take a stroll. I promise you it will be worth your time. Centuries ago, the shogunate Mishima ruled over our people with an iron fist and a bloody sword. The only opposition came from the Ebihara clan, a group of warriors dedicated to overthrowing the brutal regime. For years, the Mishimas tried to rid themselves of the Ebihara without success. After years of frustration, the ruthless leader of the Mishimas came up with a plan. Disguising his true intent, Osaka Mishima hired a legendary swordmaster to create the ultimate weapon, the Daikatana. This legendary master was Usagi Miyamoto, your ancestor. Renowned for his warrior skills, his love of swordplay led him to become an expert swordsmith as well. It was not until the blade was completed that Usagi realized Osaka's malevolent nature. Through the power of the sword, he was able to foresee the fate that awaited mankind should Mishima ever take control of the Daikatana. Usagi refused to hand the powerful weapon over to the Mishimas. Instead, he offered it to the shogunate's nemesis, Inshiro Ebihara, but only on the condition that it be returned to him after the evil Mishimas had been vanquished. In an epic battle atop Mount Fujiya, Inshiro used the awesome might of the Daikatana to decimate Mishima's legions. Thousands died on that battlefield, but Mishima was finally overthrown. Convinced that the mystic sword was too powerful to be wielded by mere mortals, Usagi threw the Daikatana into the heart of the raging volcano.
So you want me to create another Daikatana?
No, that's not necessary. I am one of Inshiro's direct descendants. Hard as it may be for you to believe, I was once a very wealthy man with the vast resources at my disposal. I funded an expedition to uncover the long-lost Daikatana in the bowels of the dormant volcano.
Let's assume for a second that I believe any of this. What's the big deal? The Daikatana is still just a sword like any other, right?
Wrong. Legend has it that the Daikatana contains many secrets, even the ability to warp time and space. You see, the fabric of time is a delicate thing, and Usagi bestowed the sword with certain time-wandering capabilities, which have been used to alter our own perceptions of reality.
Right.
The man you know as Kagi Mishima, a descendant of the evil Osaka, found out about the discovery of the Daikatana before I even had a chance to examine the ancient artifact. He stole the sword and then used its magical powers to go back in time and change history. This world, our surroundings, are not what they appear to be. Things are not as they should be, as they were destined to be. As you may know, the mutagenic Marburg pox filovirus, more commonly known as MMP, first cropped up at the tail end of the millennium. Kagi claims that the Mishima family came up with a cure for the MMP virus back in the year 2030. Those claims are false. The truth is that the original creator of a vaccine was Dr. Tatsuo Ibihara, another of my ancestors. With the Daikatana in his possession, Kagi was able to travel back through time and steal the cure from Tatsuo, making it his own.
I take it that that's how Kage accumulated the funds to finance his vast empire.
That's right. Of course, Mishima only gives out the cure to those he desires to have it.
I'm sorry, but I don't see what you need from me.
It's about my daughter.
Your daughter?
From the moment of her birth, I trained my daughter Mikiko how to wield the Daikatana in case it were ever discovered. Several weeks ago, she followed Kagi in an attempt to retrieve the stolen sword. I have not heard from her since. I fear she is being held captive by Mishima at his fortress.
So you want me to rescue her? Is that it?
Yes. And then together, you must find the Daikatana, so that history can be changed back to the way it was.
Neat story, Toshiro. But I'm not quite sure I'd buy it. Even if I did, I'm just a guy teaching kids how to fight with a sword.
No, you are the descendant of Usagi Miyamoto. Embrace your heritage and...
Who the...
There is nothing you can do for me, hero. But find my daughter and the Daikatana.
I can't just...
Say nothing. When the death collectors come to get my body, steal away inside the coffin. It will get you inside Mishima's fortress. The rest is up to you. But you are the bloodline hero. I know you will do the right thing. Thank you.
Ah, bump ahead. Odds or evener?
Evener.
Alrighty. Thus we start.
How many we lose? Only 4 this time. Looks like my rock holding out. Too bad for you. Damn.
So since this is a Let's Play, I won't be playing to perfection, but I will be playing to the best of my ability. It's just... I have played this quite a bit over like the last couple of months, but we'll see how this goes here. Alrighty. I turned off auto switch and it does get a little annoying. Let's get rid of this. Now, there is a way to boost your experience here. If you kill the Roboskeets while they're still in their eggs, you'll actually get extra experience. So I'll be taking a little extra time to do that. Make sure they don't hatch, but it'll be worth it. I'll gain like an extra level by the end of the game, so, which really doesn't matter that much, but I like to see it, so. Alrighty, so far so good. So, this Froginator they're called. Oh, I hate it when he falls down. He's dead. I just got a power up. This raises your stats on the left hand side all the way. Everything it up for. Now with the enemies really aren't that bad, especially with the auto aiming. You can turn it off. Also, if you press tab, you get stats to pop up. Come on. There we go. Alright, secret hunting time. You saw me get the first one, which was the attack power-up. That one was a little obvious. This one is up here. I don't know why I was trying to jump under there. When I'm talking at the same time, my brain may shut off every once in a while. The other one is a golden soul, which gives you 100 health, regardless of what your max is. If I call them life seeds, I'm sorry, I play a lot of blood as well. So there we go. First area done. You'll see I have all the monsters. Some of the secret counts and the monster counts aren't exact. I hope they fix this in a later release. You notice that I'm not talking during the loading screens, mainly because if I can somehow segment this in just a little between like segments of levels, I will do that. I don't expect that to happen very often. There will be a few places where I do use the manual save. Now, one thing you'll notice is that all the ammo is increased to 150%. This doesn't make the game too much easier, but it saves a little bit of backtracking. Cybergators, whatever they're called. Now, there's actually a turret there. That will pop out when you get close. So if you shoot just above the where it pops out, you'll actually be able to hit it. There are two turrets that you can kill by the control boxes. Oh, that frog was pitching a ride on the robo-skeeter. Some of them have these control boxes. Some of them have the Some of them you have to destroy directly. Now that gator will appear in different places depending on your playthrough. Same general place, but this Froginator. And which one I got poison from? Apparently I don't like. There's the next secret, but I won't grab it yet until I play some stuff. Sentry drones or whatever all security bots. There we go. Next secret. I just pressed on that obvious wall. Ancient Chinese secrets. And there we go. Next one down. Next secret is popping up. This will help me as there's a more powerful enemy popping up, and having a Wraithor, which is invisibility, really helps. So. Now the N64 version, for this level at least, I mean the levels are pretty identifiable where where the rooms are from, but this level not so much on the N64. But this area is nice. Although the bridge just breaks underneath you. Now you'll see me ducking when I'm killing into like flying enemies. This actually allows you to get hit less, but you can still hit them if you use a melee weapon if you really want to. So. Doesn't make you invulnerable, but it helps you not get hit as much. So there we go, there's Mega Shield. We're gonna punch here, take out the gators and the frogs. As I said now, the Ion Blaster, which is your first weapon, it ricochets off of walls. So since basically your the water, you're shooting through it, it ricochets off of it unless you don't get hurt if you shoot the Ion Blaster into the water. Not an instant death like the lightning gun in Quake, but there's all of the enemies. So I'll just refill my Ion Blaster over here, and away we go. On to the next area. We'll be leveling up at the beginning of it, which I'm going to throw towards power. The two things you want to kind of go for is power and attack. Yeah, just as I said that I wasn't going to load, I loaded. But what do you do? I actually jumped around like a fool getting so I'm going to level up here. The best thing to do is to put it to power and attack, especially early in the game. Vitality is also important. Acro for one or two areas. But, yeah, speed is the only one that's kind of useless. Although it is nice to have, it's really not crucial. The enemies are truly better this time. Oh. He escaped. He's normally in here. But I guess he got out. Attack. So, here we go. So, yeah, the N64 version, that door won't open until you destroy the box that goes to that switch. On the N64, you just flip the switch. However, it's kind of comical. It goes, how do I open this door? Maybe if I flip this switch. It really is comical. The N64 version is really not that bad. I mean, getting the Daikatana in the vault is really annoying with a jumping puzzle. But not aggravating like the second part of the vault. And here you'll see when I get there why I say that there's a major problem with it. So. Yeah, I lost a bit of health there, but anything in the world. These robo-skeets. Tough remembering exactly what I said and when I load a game. I think I covered everything. Right in front of this discolored wall here, or the slightly darker wall, is the next secret. Just press use on the ground, and there we go. It's an armor and a power. Power. So more Mega Shield. Destroyed that hidden turret. And another panel that opens up this hidden door. Since I have the power up, everything will hit. Sweet. Goodbye. Let's go refill my ammo here. Move on. Now basically when you go up this elevator, we'll show you guys. First of all, we'll open up the end of the level door here. Although I'm not going to go in there quite yet. Okay, so I went up here, a frog jumped down there, and I went down there, much like you just did. And I went down there and I got caught underneath that elevator trying to kill the thing. Where the hell did that frog go? Oh, there he is. Is this a repeat? No, I actually got it. Okay. Just pick this stuff up and move on. Alright, more eggs up there for me. Let's see how good I am at not making them. You guys will see a pretty cool thing here. The eggs will actually face you when they expect you. That gator is gonna fight up against the current there. Alrighty, so go up here just slightly. Let's see if I can do this. See the eggs. They're aware I'm here. The eggs have sentient have intelligence. They're sentient beings. There we go. I'm getting better at this. I only just figured this out a few days ago. The whole experience boost thing. I'm looking for other experience boosts, but I haven't found them yet. Alrighty. Next secret. Sometimes the jumping up on rocks is a little difficult. Not every game can have it. Can have great physics. Painkiller. Alrighty, so just go back behind the rocks, and now I'm going back to the previous section of the level. You guys will notice that the levels are actually split up into sections. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. That's probably why people think, oh, this is all the game is? No, this is just the first level. So there's some C4 for the beast, C4 Vertebro, or whatever the hell they call it. Oh, this is C4 vertical. Oh, look. You guys came across a little bug there for some reason. The texture stopped working. That doesn't happen very often. I've only encountered that bug once before, and it was on a stream, and now I encountered it again when I was recording, so yeah. Now, because of the amount of robo-skeets in this area, I am guaranteed to be leveling up again. Now you can see that the auto-target reticle is on the bottom of the... Two of them woke up. It's on the bottom of it, so that's where you aim. Now there's another one of these dragons. Instead of a Mega Shield, this one's going to drop left. I almost said Life Steal. A golden sword. And a frog attack. Oh, you see me? But yeah. Pick that up when I exit the area. But yeah, if you're not using 1.3, you will actually, oh, that frog was punching you right again. I've never seen a frog act like that before. Maybe I'll learn something new with this, on this time. There we go. So, I will put that towards attack. You don't have enough ammo to get past the initial onslaught. So towards the end there, unless you get that ammo that I just picked up, you won't have enough ammo to get past this. Oh, that can be picked up. Oh, they took forever too. They didn't wake up right away. They normally wake up the second you climb up out of the water. Well, not quite, but when you get just past where where the golden soul is now. So just pick up this thingy. Pick up my golden soul. Let's get out of here. So yeah, it's the last secret of the game, this big ass area. Okay, and there's some hidden ammo in here. This is the shock sphere. This is for the best weapon in this area, which I won't get for a few levels. Don't know why it's specifically in this area, or in this level. But yeah, not the first time I saw. Oh, I'm missing an enemy. Not the first time that the game has given you ammo way before you get the weapon. Wonder where that enemy is. Well, it's a Let's Play. It's not meant to be perfect. So we'll just move on. There's ammo, plenty of ammo at the beginning of the next level, so it's not a big deal. Let's watch the next cutscene, and then I'll save the game, and that will conclude this first video of my Let's Play. Martians.
I don't have the firepower to blast through that gate. I wonder if I can... What the... Who's... What was that all about?
Alright, and with that, I'm going to save my game here. So thank you for watching the first part. I guess the next part will be the sewer system. Thanks for watching.